Welcome back. Good to have your company this Sunday morning. Now, Victoria's bail laws are to be reviewed after Friday's shocking and unprovoked Bourke Street attack.
Yeah, the laws are going to be reviewed as part of a wider-ranging investigation into how this accused driver, who was freed on bail just last weekend, was able then to go on to mow down dozens of people, tragically killing 5, as we now know. Now, this starts off our Sunday jury, and joining us here today we have Shelly Horton. Morning to you, and also WSFM's Brendan Jones. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hello,
how
are you guys? Thank you.
Welcome back. Look, it's one of those things, isn't it, that when you find out that this accused driver was on bail, you just feel for the police who were opposing his bail conditions in the first place.
I think we've got to remember hindsight's 20/20. So there will be a lot of cases where it was correct that they were allowed out on bail, but I think that the police have now got some really strong examples of why they need to be taken more seriously and why they actually have a lot more insight than someone who's just hearing a quick bail reading or a magistrate or someone at the police station. So if you look at some of other examples, like Adrian Bailey was out on bail.
How can you say that? What strong examples do you need? Even Adrian Bailey, Jill Maher's killer, even he said he shouldn't be out on bail. This is just common sense. Like, how many examples do they need? You know, it's just common sense.
But
surely.
Is there theory, though, that you can't just anyone that's up on charges, you can't just lock everyone up that's up on charges?
But I think violent crime, I think if someone commits a violent crime, that's it. No bail.
Yeah.
That's it.
But when you say they commit, the point is that they haven't been
tried.
convicted, so you can't assume they're guilty.
Well, let's say you've got a guy and he's beaten his wife to a pulp and the police have stand there, they've arrested him for it, then that's cut and dry to me. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know why we're even talking about this.
I think that sometimes we have to look at the greater good, which is this one person's rights of having a fair trial. But how about we keep them locked up until they have that fair trial so that we protect the rest of the community?
Because it seems Victoria is in the spotlight because we mentioned the Jill Maher case, this particular case, but it isn't just a specific problem for Victoria. There are issues with the bail laws in other states
and
as well.
And some of the reasoning is that there's not enough room in the jails. Like we actually need to go, you know what, that's not good enough as an excuse. Yep. We actually then need to put some more money into our systems and make sure that we have more cells.
Public safety has to be paramount.
Absolutely.
It's a no-brainer for any politician out there that wants to win some vote. I mean, people are screaming out for this.
Yeah. I think we will definitely see some action on this in the wake of it, and we've heard as much from the state politicians in Victoria that they want action on it too. Yes. So I think we'll watch this space.
Well, we might lighten the mood a little bit now. We've got a vegetarian bride who, ridiculously, has been awarded $720 in compensation after her wedding caterer failed to serve satisfactory vegetarian options.
Yeah, it is the latest in a surge of wedding-related hearings. 45 have occurred in the past financial year, which is up on the previous year as well. Other complaints, get this, $440 refund because the wedding singer forgot his words and couldn't sing to save himself. That was the bride's complaint. I mean, really, Shelly?
No, I'm on the side of the bride.
Oh, come on!
Seriously, it's such an important day, and if someone doesn't give vegetarian options, and this woman, she was vegetarian herself, she had vegetarian and vegan guests who weren't catered for, I'd be furious.
She wasn't happy with the quality of the tofu, according to the report.
Fair enough.
Oh, come on, Shelly.
The thing is, it is such an important day, you micromanage everything, so I hope that she had gone through those menus and
Bridezilla.
No, forget it.
Shelly wanted koala stir fry at her wedding.
But I was in Mexico and I made sure there were vegan options for my friends.
In my world, I don't know any vegans. So I don't want to go to a wedding and have a big plate of seeds. Oh, there's your wedding breakfast, a big plate of seeds. So I don't want that. So yeah, but like if you get what you pay.
If the wedding singer forgets the words, then no, he shouldn't get paid.
Yeah,
well, the groom also didn't get the beer that he wanted as well. Which, you know what?
That is outrageous.
But look,
finally, Groomzilla kicks in.
If things don't go your way, you just, you laugh about it. It's all par for the course of the day. Surely you don't go to court.
So much money.
Yeah, but you don't go to court and demand compensation. That's ridiculous.
Well,
and in the end, she got $700.
I know.
That's not exactly
right.
It's hardly a class action.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, we'll keep the conversation happening up next because 500,000 people have taken to the streets of Washington, D.C. The protests against President Trump have been quite extraordinary. Is this a sign of things to come? Shelly Horton was at a protest yesterday. We'll discuss more next.
I think they're all distracted by the drama and attracted to the trauma mama.
Great to have your company. The Sunday jury is in session. There's my gavel. Ow. Now, 500,000 people have filled the streets in Washington as part of the women's marches that are taking place right around the world to protest against new President Donald Trump.
Yeah, there have been major celebrities galore out there speaking, including Madonna, who I think went a bit too far. Have a look and judge for yourself.
Yes, I am outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House. But I know that this won't change anything.
I'm sure blowing up the White House would change a lot of things.
But that's just going too far, isn't it? When are people actually going to start not getting over it?
Age of terrorism, hello.
Yeah.
No, she should never be saying something like that. Again, she's so desperate for controversy that I think that's what she's done again. I think she should be charged. She's not helping the cause at all.
Yeah.
OK, so you were out marching. There were protest marches around Australia yesterday. Why did you protest?
March. I am 43 years old. I have never, held a placard. There I am.
Where's your placard? You've got no.
I wasn't prepared because it honestly was the night before. I felt this compulsion, and I was just like, you know what? I talk about feminism on TV. To me, this is not an anti-Trump march. It was a women's march, and it was about women's rights. And the catalyst for it is the way that Trump speaks about women, his attitude towards women, and what he's done to women.
So it's sending a message to him.
I think there's a trickle-along effect, a trickle-down effect from someone in that position of power and his disrespect for women that goes worldwide. So that's why I marched. And I've got to tell you, it was beautiful, it was supportive, it was a really positive experience, and there was no anger, and it was more, inclusive and supportive.
Jonesy, do you think Donald Trump's going to be losing sleep over all these protesters around the world?
Well, it just seems a little late. Why don't they do these marches before?
And that's the view, though.
No to being treated badly is never too late. Yeah. And it's never too late to stand up for something you believe in. It's like there was one placard that just said, girls just want to have fundamental rights. And that's exactly how I feel about it. This is not just about Trump. It's not too late. It's about saying, I don't want you speaking about women that way, and don't now have other men think that it's OK to speak about women that way.
One good thing that I found about the whole Trump thing, 3 Doors Down are back in the charts. Those guys.
And Smash Mouth as well.
Smash Mouth and 3 Doors Down. Because all these other guys, all the bands, they're big lefties, so they don't want to perform. And so 3 Doors Down are going, we don't care.
Yeah, we're out there. We're back on
Everyone wants to hear Kryptonite and the other song we did.
They were on a couch in Nebraska. Their phone hasn't rung for 10 years.
He was the sharpest tool in the shed.
Go on, Smash Mouth.
Plenty of fodder for us.
Perfect gift.
Guys, thank you for coming in.
Thank
you for marching yesterday. More to come right after this, including an exclusive interview with Tom Steinfeld on our Spider moment.
Right, this is workplace bullying.